Welcome to Module 3, Confidentiality and Ethics. By becoming a note-taker, you are committing to uphold this confidentiality agreement. Ideally, you do not know the identity of the student you are taking notes for, and that student does not know who you are. You might have access to confidential and educational information concerning students you are taking notes for, such as information regarding their disability. Any information you learn about the student you are taking notes for, you will use only for the purposes of your job. Do not share any information about the student you are taking notes for with the professor or any other students. A violation of this policy will be considered grounds for termination of your employment with CEDAR. By becoming a note-taker, you're also agreeing to follow this code of ethics. 1. Keep all information about the student you are taking notes for and their note-taking needs strictly confidential. Use discretion when discussing a class or students in that class. Seemingly unimportant information can be damaging. 2. Take lecture notes as faithfully and completely as possible. Learn to store information as you listen in order to record all major points of the lecture. Proper English is always required in your notes. Remember that most instructors provide clues either directly or indirectly about what will appear on tests. Anything that the instructor stresses in the classroom should also be stressed in your notes. Teacher comments about important items should be recorded. 3. Do not advise, interject personal opinion, or counsel the student that you are taking notes for. Do not participate in class other than to ask questions for clarification or spelling. The only exception to this rule is if you are note-taking in a class you are also a student in. In this case, you must also adhere to the policies and procedures while remaining professional in class. 4. Your primary responsibility is to record the lecture. If a professor seeks advice from you on how to interact with a student with disabilities, please refer that professor to the note-taking coordinator. 5. First, choose classes appropriate to your experience or skill in the subject area. This is because familiarity with a subject promotes better note-taking. If none of these classes are available, please select any class that will work for your schedule. Ask the note-taking coordinator for strategies for more difficult classes. Remember that some classes are more difficult to take notes in than others, either because of the nature of the class itself or because of the instructor's teaching style. If an assignment is beyond your capabilities, inform the note-taking coordinator. Finally, conduct yourself in a way that brings respect to you, the students, and the CEDAR department. The term appropriate manner refers to appropriate dress and professional conduct.